Well, DLCs are not too protected either. Fuck. What's up mates, I'm THENOOSCOPER and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about DLC1 or the Resistant DLC for Call of Duty World War II. So before we start, and for a quick remind, this DLC has 3 multiplayer maps, only 3, Valkyrie, Anthropoid and Occupation, and of course 1 zombie map, the Darkest Shore, and 1 operation for war mode, Operation Intercept, and that's explain why we only have 3 multiplayer maps instead of 4. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So, at the end of October, we've got the first ever teaser for this DLC. We've got it in the Cartain trailer, the Cartain bonus map trailer for the Season Pass owners, and we've got this even before the game is out, and that sounds a little bit weird. So now let's talk about the multiplayer. As I said, we have only 3 multiplayer maps, Valkyrie, Anthropoid and Occupation. So let's start up with Valkyrie. Valkyrie takes place in Prussia, Hitler's Wolfslayer. And the map basically is a bunker with some buildings around it, and at the edges of the map we have more long distances for sniping. And based on what they said, the map was designed for multiple playstyles. For example, the exterior of the map is more sniper friendly, but the interior of the map, the bunker and the buildings is more kind of a close corner combat. So basically this map should look like, or should feel like, Aachen, because we also have the long distances for sniping and the buildings for a close corner combat as well. So next in our list, Anthropoid. Anthropoid is an urban map taking place in Prague, Czechoslovakia, and at first look the map seems a little bit like the other 2 maps, with the long distances for sniping and the close corners for shotguns and SMGs. And of course we don't know too much about it, we just saw some gameplay here and there, and that does not give you a clear idea about how the map will be like. And finally, Occupation. Occupation is a remake of Resistant from Modern Warfare 3, and it's basically the same map with just a new team, a new World War II team on it. And yes, it's not a deja vu or something. We just saw a remake for it since, 6 months ago. And I'm quite disappointed. I will leave my thoughts at the end of the video. But now let's talk about Operation Intercept, shall we? And in this operation we have a couple new, cool, fresh objectives to do. So the first objective is to rescue some resistant fighters, and then you need to capture some radio equipment similar to Operation Neptune. And then you lead the attack, and of course the others are gonna be defending. I don't know if the resistant fighters gonna participate in the fight or they just gonna stand there. Or maybe they will have their own health and you need to defend them through the attack. And by the way, they also said something about some new gameplay mechanics and a specific operation. Maybe it's about that. Now let's talk about the next chapter in Nazi Zombies, the Darkest Shore. So the first thing we see here is fog. So when the fog rolls in, and of course the zombie is gonna use it to their advantage, you will not be able to see them until they're 5 feet away from you. And they also talked about a new weapon called the Ripsaw. It's a hybrid between a gun and a saw. I think it will be very useful, especially in that fog. You can use the saw for a close range and of course the gun for medium/long distance. And they talked about a new kind of a zombie. They said it will be the spookiest one of them and the smartest. They said it will be strategic or something. I don't actually know what they're talking about. So now we are done with the news part, and now I'm gonna be talking about my opinion. So let's start off with the multiplayer maps. First of all, we just got 3 multiplayer maps instead of 4. And that's the perfect way to say sorry to your fans after launching with only 9 maps and with a terrible launch. Thank you. And without mentioning Occupation, the remake of the remake. So technically we only getting 2 maps out of 4. I really feel bad for you. I really feel bad for the multiplayer guys. For those of you who only play multiplayer. For $15, only 2 multiplayer maps. That's a shame. So next up, let's talk about the only good thing in this DLC, Operation Intercept. So far, this is the best thing in this DLC. It's fresh, it has new objectives, it's new. And of course, it's not a remake of another remastered map. So if you like war mode like me, you will definitely like this operation. So next in our list, zombies. Personally, I am okay with it, but for you, it depends. It depends on if you don't like it, so probably you won't like the map. But if you're okay with it, you will definitely like the map. So here we are, the final question. Is it worth it? If you're a multiplayer guy, plays only multiplayer, definitely not. It isn't worth it. But if you consider yourself playing some war mode often, it might be. And of course, if you like zombies and you are okay with the fog, you are definitely okay with this DLC. But at the end of the day, the final choice stays to your wallet. So that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed, I hope you liked this commentary, and a huge thanks to Prestigious Key for allowing us this opportunity with you, and thanks a lot for making it to the end of the video. THENOOSCOPER signed out. Peace.